I'd like to end my opening remarks with comments on two fundamental health care bills included in this rule: the Women's Health Protection Act and the Ensuring Women's Right to Reproductive Freedom Act. These bills will empower women and reaffirm their right to make independent and informed health care decisions. Over the past year, we've seen an all-out assault on women's bodily autonomy. The appalling Supreme Court decision to overturn Roe v. Wade was just the beginning. We've seen states undertake efforts to criminalize a woman's right to make basic family planning decisions. We've seen a 10-year-old child, a victim of rape, forced out of her state for the health care she desperately needs. And we're seeing increased federal efforts to restrict access to women's health care, contraception, and the fundamental right to privacy. These astounding restrictions on women are exactly why we need the Women's Health Protection Act. The federal law will codify the provisions of Roe v. Wade and establish a statutory right to access the health care all women need and deserve. We also need to pass the Ensuring Women's Right to Reproductive Freedom Act, legislation I proudly co-sponsor. It is a sad state of affairs that we need to codify the fundamental right to interstate travel in this country, protecting women from civil and criminal liability, even when seeking an abortion in a state where it is lawful. The fact that we've already seen efforts in state legislatures to prevent women from seeking lawful abortion across state lines completely contradicts the claim that overturning Roe v. Wade was about returning the decision to the states. The radical right has and always will be about restricting women's rights. It's hard to believe we're living in 2022, not 1722. By passing this legislation, we're making it clear that this assault on women's rights cannot stand. I urge my colleagues to show this country and the world that we respect women, we trust women, and we support women and their right to make informed and independent health care decisions.